What is up, everybody? Taco Bandit here for another Taco Tuesday. The results are in about what you all voted you want to see done to my truck next, and the results vary pretty widely. The number one thing that you all did want to see, though, is something done with the grill. As many of you all know, the grills on these trucks are really do have a lot more chrome on them than they look, and they just look really plasticky. There are a lot of different options you can go, and the grill that I would really prefer to have is fully metal, kind of a Raptor style grill they call it, and it is all metal like I said. Unfortunately, that grill is close to $500 and another $100 for shipping, and I just can't justify having a $600 grill on the front of my truck. With that being said, I am still open to other ideas. Originally, what I was going to do is buy a second TRD grill exactly like I have now and paint it up kind of like a two-tone black and gray or all black or something like that. I've seen that a couple times on Tacoma World and it looks really good. However, I am still open to other ideas, and if you'd rather see me buy one and install that, let me know in the comments below. If not, I am still looking on Craigslist pretty frequently for these TRD grills, and unfortunately none of them have popped up around me. But as soon as one does, I will purchase one and get to that. One of the other additions I'd like to make to my truck is add some sort of bed light. As Chad and I pointed out, the access cabs don't have a bed light, where the double cabs do have a bed light. I've seen on the Tacoma forums where people are placing LED strips up underneath the bed rails. I think that'd make a really nice, usable addition to my truck. I'm still wondering on how to wire that, whether I should run a wire all the way to the cabin and have a switch in there, whether I could run it off my power outlet in my bed, or if I should tap into my running lights and my tail lights and then have a switch in the bed to where I can switch it on and off. If you have any experience with this or you have any ideas, please let me know, and I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Another thing that happened here pretty recently is last week I was on some trails. They got a little bit more narrow than I was expecting or wanting, and we got a little bit of trail damage. Now, it's nothing serious, but basically what was going on is there were some big mud holes and some bypasses for those mud holes. I was taking the bypass obviously because I couldn't tell how deep the mud holes were, and I didn't want to get stuck in there by myself. So on the bypass, there were a lot of pretty big trees, as there are here in southwestern Virginia, and I was up on top of the mountain, and you can't really go to one side or the other, and you'll risk sliding either down the mountain or into a tree. So basically what I was doing is I was just taking it real slow around a bend, and there was a really small tree, probably that big in diameter, 2 or 3 inches or so, and it was just sticking up there, and it was kind of more in the path. I thought I could clear it, but this is my opposite corner, and I didn't clear it quite as well as I was hoping. So here's the trail damage I was talking about. As I said, it was a slow speed bump, and it was a fairly small tree, but as you can see, I did get it down to almost the plastic here in a couple little spots, as well as scraped up the fender plastic there pretty good. I think most of these real light scratches here will come out, but it does kind of come with the territory. If you're going to be using your truck a lot up in the woods and on narrow paths and that sort of thing, this little kind of stuff is going to happen. However, if you aren't careless and you do take caution when you are on those kind of trails, you can avoid the major bumps. As I said, I was being careful and I was going slow, and obviously it could have been a whole lot worse. This isn't really anything to worry about, and like I said, it will come out and clean up and everything like that, but I just wanted to show you all what was going on. So that pretty much wraps up this week's video. Let me know if you have any ideas regarding the grill or the bed lights, and as I said, I'm all ears if you have any ideas. Also, for next week, Chad and I do want to do a question and answer session. We do get a lot of frequently asked questions. We'd like to elaborate on those. If you would have a question that you'd like to hear, please put that in the comments below and we'll be sure to hit that. So thank you all very much for watching. Have a fantastic week, and we'll catch you all next time.